prosecutors charge someone with a crime, it is the judge's job to set a bail amount. But with an increased focus on repeat offenders, state leaders want to make it harder for people to walk free.
One way to do that, stop judges from considering a defendant's financial situation before setting bail. It's the idea behind a new piece of legislation. News 2's Sarah Smith has more.
Nashville City Council member Joy Stiles says she was recently at a bond hearing for a 20-year-old man accused of organizing multiple street races.
He looked very forlorn, but I think that's not because of regret, but more so because you got caught. That's a very different scenario.
Stiles says she heard the judge ask his mother what bond amount she could afford, then set it to that.
The mother didn't break the law, her son did. The son needed to be able to pay. If the son couldn't pay, then we keep him. If they can't afford it, that is not our problem. What we need to do is keep people off the streets that are willing to continue carjacking, also just vehicle theft, the reckless driving.
Stiles says low or no bond isn't working. In fact, she says it's enabling these people to become repeat offenders.
The police are doing their job. They're arresting individuals. The DA is doing his job in pressing charges. And then it gets to the bench, and then we're getting into our emotions and feeling for people.
In an effort to fix the problem, Republican lawmakers filed a bill that would stop judges from considering a defendant's financial situation when setting bond.
There are those who believe that cashless bail is an appropriate way to deal with a defendant who has been charged with breaking the law. And I would say this, and that is, if they believe that, I think they believe that bottled water tastes better if you shake it up.
And this isn't the only bail reform lawmakers are spearheading. Republican leaders were in Memphis recently, where they announced a push for a constitutional amendment that would let judges deny bail for many violent crimes. Currently, judges can only deny bail for capital offenses, essentially only first-degree murder.
There's a lot of cases all across our state that you've seen, not just in Memphis, but all across the state, of someone who is out on bail, who is a violent criminal, who committed another violent crime shortly thereafter that took another victim.
In Nashville, Sarah Smith, News 2.
Now, lawmakers will discuss House Bill 1719 in a subcommittee hearing on Tuesday. As far as the constitutional amendment goes, that won't happen anytime soon. It takes at least 2 years to get an amendment on the ballot, and then it's up to the voters.